All right. The live viewing has ended.
Yeah.
Time to take the panties off and go raw.
Let's go.
Spoiler podcast. All right. So, how did you guys feel about the Illuminati? Were you disappointed? Were you happy to see they brought back Black Bolt from the TV show? You know that nigga wasn't doing anything. He answered that call quickly. Marvel! Niggas, Marvel called me back. I thought I was done for. You know he answered that call quick as hell. They probably, all right, we just need you to show up. You ain't gonna say shit. We're gonna put a mask on your face. Just give us a stern look, and we got you. That's the easiest paycheck.
Did he
You know that was originally supposed to be Vin Diesel?
Did they deep face him?
No, that was him.
You sure? He looked kind of.
He wasn't doing shit, man. He was at home chilling. He was in his boxers. He got that Kevin Feige call.
I think they Luke Skywalker the man.
The man was in there, man. I just watched. He's in there.
That's the call you take. You take and you try not to act too excited on the phone. Like, no. Well, I got to check my calendar. You know, I got a lot of things working.
You just see a clear, empty calendar, not a piece of ink on it whatsoever. He's like, what day you say?
It was like you know the Inhuman show didn't end well, but we're gonna give you a second chance. Just you don't say a word. You just look stern. Could you handle that? Like, goddamn right, can handle that. Yeah, he got the easiest paycheck, man.
Watch it again. It looks like he didn't have time to do
guy
weight
was
training
there.
and
He
lose the
wasn't
weight.
doing shit, Casey.
And they had to 3D him into his costume. He was like, I ain't gonna fit that costume. You gotta put my face on the body. It's just, I'll show up and just put me on the thing, with the 3D.
He was there, man. How did you guys feel about we had the Monica Rambeau Captain Marvel?
Well,
I thought we were gonna get Tom Cruise Iron Man.
Look, it was kind of cheap. I'm not gonna lie. It was cool to see. Hearing the X-Men little theme song got me a little, got my nutsack moving a little bit. But I was like, God damn it, man! If you're gonna show these people in trailers, put them in the movie. They gotta be running beside friggin' Doctor Strange for a little bit. What they did in this was all right. It was a little cheap.
It was a cop out, man. It's like, nice to meet you. I'm about to die. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic gave a speech like, nigga, you can't be trusted. 1 second. Oh shit! Oh, SpaghettiO! And died. How you owe SpaghettiO, Mr. Fantastic?
They gave him some dialogue though, man. I felt like getting my phone out while he was talking. He was saying so many big words. I was like, what the hell is that?
That's how Mr. Fantastic is.
Yeah, I know.
A distinguished young man.
Yeah. Accurate.
Yeah, they had that Illuminati shit in the trailer and the yellow chair. I'm like, that's perfect for finding out in the theater. Why the fuck?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially if they're gonna do it like they do it. Don't show Voltron robots walking Doctor Strange in somewhere. Automatically, you're gonna be like, holy shit, is another Iron Man gonna be in this? That we're gonna see another Iron Man? Who's gonna be the Iron Man? Well, I heard rumors that Tom Cruise was supposed to. It's like, God damn it! Now I'm expecting that.
Here's my other gripe: why they turned Mordor into I think I'm saying his name right. Why did they turn him into Bill Cosby? You drugging teenage girls and Doctor Strange. Drug both them niggas and put them in a cage. A nasty man.
That was a dog whistle.
And your dreads are fake, okay? Those are from Tyler Perry Studios.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say next. I was like, man, just let him be bald or something. Why you gotta have the braid up? Why? Why does this universe one have to have the fake braid?
Because they were in Atlanta filming, and Tyler Perry Studios is right there.
They probably
just
did it.
grab the wig.
Yeah, that was bad. That was real bad.
Awful.
I feel like one of the costs of the multiverse now too is that when characters die, we're not gonna give a shit at all because we know they're gonna be able to pull them out from probably a different universe or something like that.
Yeah, that was my problem with the scene. When people were dying, if they built just write up a little storyline that these people care about each other, so when Rambeau sees somebody get murdered, she's gonna not just be like, next fight, it's gonna be like, oh my god, you just murdered Captain America, react. There was no reaction. Everybody was just like, oh, okay, all right, now I fight you. Yo, you're murdering people out here. Let's see some emotion. You know what I mean? I
feel like if it was Steve Rogers that died, there would have been more of a reaction. But with it being Captain Carter, y'all sexist monsters didn't care because nobody in the theater gave a damn when she died.
when Monica got crushed by the thing, it was just like, okay, whatever. It's like, yo, that was Captain Marvel just got murdered. Like, can we?
That's somebody's mother, guys.
Like, you think Xavier is not like a all good guy like that, you know? Like, he's kind of he's done some things too, where it's like, yeah, he's a shady leader. He's a leader, but he has the balance. That's what was so dope about the X-Men character. But like in this, he was still trying to save Captain Wanda. Like he was in her head. He could just blew her head open.
Look, bro, you got child soldiers. You out here manipulating children to fight wars, and you in a wheelchair.
Yeah, but he saw so many people getting shit. We saw his squad getting murdered, and he just was like, okay, let me still try to save this girl. Like, no, the guy I know would have blew her mind out. Like, just been like, and she's just like looking at the sky. You know what I mean? Like, what is he doing trying to help her?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull her through this rubble because there's some good. Because she's a white woman. If she's a black, he would have blew that mind out quickly.
Should have blew her back out in her mind. Like, what the hell?
If it was LaWanda, back before, she'd been brain dead and drooling.
Yeah, she should know. Blood should have came out the nose, and that should have been it. And then like maybe make Mordor the bad guy. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
they talking about we gonna redeem this white woman. I'm gonna pull her through the rubble.
She's murdering people. Me? She's out here spilling blood all over this beautiful sanctum area they got. I don't know what
they have roses everywhere in that city, man. She out here just bloodying up the place.
Yeah, I was just watching this like this is too generic. Like Sam Raimi, like put some emotion. Remember the Game of Thrones scene when the guy's head gets crushed, woman screams? Like, let's see some things like that so the audience could know. Oh my God, that was a murder of a very high caliber character.
They killed Black Bolt just carelessly. He's just like bloop.
Yeah, what mouth?
If you have that power, you got to know. She just taped up my mouth. I can't say shit right now because I was like, "Is he gonna talk?" Yeah. And then with the Professor X scene saving Wanda, they should have added a little clip of him maybe like reminiscent about Jean Grey, because then it could have been like, oh, he kind of sees her as almost like a Jean. He helped Jean.
Yeah,
we could have understood that scene a little more. All right, this is why he's saving her. Like,
that's true.
Look, this is how my brain works. Like Black Bolt, he be clapping cheeks with the serious face, so he can't. So he just be staring her in their eyes, just
no moaning. He ain't making no sounds.
He can't even go.
You can't do that shit. No, you breaking the bed with that. You can't be showing that all that force. He's gonna like that's the most he could do is a hard.
Why are you telling the villain your boy's superpower? Like, hey, he got a gun on him. He can shoot you. Right? It's like, okay, you know, I'll point the gun at him. Like, why did they say anything? He should have just been like, hey, yo, and she's dead. Just obliterate.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about that's so true. Like,
yeah, they were like, yo,
he shut his mouth immediately after that, right? Like,
yeah, they were like, oh, he could don't move. He could say one word and get you killed. I was like, why are you telling her? Shoot her. You know
what tripped me up was when Wanda made that dude like run for the like. She came up behind him. She's like, yo, the pizza rolls are still in the oven. The nigga went running and the force field went down. That shit threw me off. I was like, that's whack as hell. Come on, man.
What part was that?
When she was trying to break into the force field, she whispered in the dude's ear, like, she was like, run, nigga. Like, she was like, the pizza rolls are ready. And he was like, oh, shit. And he just dropped his force field and ran.
I don't remember that part.
That wasn't when she was first going to the sanctum. They all had to, like, hold their magic. And she whispered to the right jackass who ran and bumped into everybody.
Okay, I remember. Yeah, she Iron Manned him. That's what she did, Iron Man and Hawkeye, right? That same type of thing, right?
That's that bullshit.
She tried to do it to Hawkeye, but Hawkeye was ready for it because he got tricked before. Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
I saw that look on his face though. He wanted to smash, and she saw the same thing. He was like, "I'm gonna use this." He was weak. The way he was looking at her, I was like, "Oh, he want to fuck her." And then she came down to him. I was like, "This whole shit is over."
Yeah, he was like, "God damn it!"
And you hold that for. He's like, "Shit, she look kind of good though."
Yeah, he's like, "I should have jerked off before this date." God damn it, she has me in her clutches. I'm gonna buy the whole meal, anything she wants. She got the finesse on me.
He's like, "Damn, man, that's too hugging all the curves." He's ready.
I should have jerked off before this date. She got me. $200 bill. God,
so if he jerked off before he went to work,
he would have been good, clear-minded. Yeah, he would have had a clear head.
Avoided, man.
Yep. But nope, he was up there, dick hard, ready for fucking. He was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna let her in. I'm gonna let her in. I'm gonna let her live. I'm gonna let her." She seems nice.
Wanda murdered so many damn people, then they had the nerve to try to make her like redeemable at the end. I'm like, no, you killed children and shit. You out here trying to kidnap people's moms. Come on now.
She took a heel turn. I predicted that before, but I didn't think she was going to take such a hard heel turn in this. I thought in this movie, her and Strange would be teamed up, kind of, working together. And then something would happen where it's like, yo, again, like I've been trying to help and be good this whole time. Fuck this. I'm for myself. You motherfucking Avengers don't give a shit about me, clearly. And then she goes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Goes senile crazy. But she was just like from the bat, like, dude's like, yo, we might need your help. And she's like, yeah, but I might need that girl. I was like, what? Wait a minute. How'd you even know about this? I was like, what? You said her name? Wait, hold on. You know what I mean? I couldn't even get a grip on what the hell was going on because she knew.
Yeah, I think they should have started with a villain like Nightmare and they're teamed up together trying to take him out.
Yeah.
And then wait a second.
And then again, she has to
get my family.
And then again, she has to put herself and everything she has before, everything for the Avengers. And she's like, yo, screw you guys, man. You know how long I've been getting batted around by you people? And does a quick flashback to all the times she's sitting in a room captive when she had to rip out friggin' her husband's brain out. You know what I'm saying? All these things. And it's like, oh shit, I get why she goes bad. But in this, it's just like, she's like, nah, I'm picking bad. It's like, what?
Yeah, it would have been nice to have a movie in between, like where we see a stretch of her doing some good shit. Like, yeah, you're right. And then,
yeah, because she was so redeemable.
Yeah. There was bodies burning. Like there was when I saw the burnt skeleton, I was like, "Oh shit!"
The way Disney Plus show ended, she was a redeemable character. She did some bad stuff, but it was a heartbreak. So it was like, okay, I get it. And then this was just like that didn't even happen. Like, where's Rambo's daughter at to be like, "Yo, bitch, relax." You're like, we good, right? We good? You know what I mean? Like, what happened?
Yeah, it was a hard heel turn. It shows you the power of the Darkhold. Now, the other Doctor Strange that they showed from What If, he was a jackass. I felt like he went out like a bitch, just out the window, just like you can't fly, nigga. You can't do no levioso and levitate yourself down slowly. You just fall on some spikes conveniently placed in your house that you decorated. You didn't know the spikes were there.
I was this man was ready to do some strange for some change. You know what I mean? Like,
he looked like he was about that life.
He was like, I'm about to fuck you. I was like, what? Who is this strange? Pops an eye out. I was like, what the hell? Are we in Oz right now? Is this HBO? Like, what's going on here? This took a turn.
I'm gonna undress you with my eyes. This is my good one.
I was like, whoa. But nah.
Let's talk about the true heartbreak, Casey.
But hold on. With that scene though, like I was so messed up by Marvel's marketing that when I saw where he landed, I was like, yo, are we about to see Kang? Is he about to go? Nope. I was like, oh shit, that's where he's going. But it spoiled me. This stuff ruined me. So I was like, damn, I wanted to see Kang. Like while watching that scene, thought it was gonna be a quick little, well, you think you're the bad guy? I'm the bad guy.
This is a good segue. The only black man destroying a universe was that man destroying Doctor Strange's wife's ovaries. Because he out here getting them cheeks clapped on that wedding night. And that's what's really hurting him throughout the whole film. The back of his mind, he's like, she having sex with a black guy now. And that's why he's like, yo, I met another version of her. She hasn't been corrupted by the dark chocolate. Let me go ahead and work something out with her real quick. Because the main girl, I lost her. Once you go black, you ain't coming back. I can't get her back. Let me go and try to mend some things with this white one right here. Because she hasn't been tainted by that black chocolate.
He got cracked by the black so hard that all the other multiverses couldn't even mess with Doctor Strange no more. They were all like, we've had dreams about this other guy, though. So, no, I'm good, Doctor Strange. He's like, damn.
And the thing is, you can't even hate that black guy because he's a fan of Doctor Strange. He's like, yo, that shit is cool. He doing outside.
That was epic, though. That felt epic. That intro was dope. That was straight Spider-Man. Like, remember in the Sam Raimi movies, Spider-Man jumped off the roof? That was straight out of that. And the way he came off, that was sick. I like that. That had me like, oh,
he's about to give her a bladder infection that night after seeing all of that. He's like, shit, that was riveting. Can't wait to give you a bladder infection tonight. He's like, that shit was dope. You need a big Doctor Strange over all the time, girl.
Yeah. So I wanted to say before with Sam Raimi's directing and stuff like that, there were the scene where in the original movie when the woman like touches his forehead and he jumps into the universes and into himself and into the galaxy. That was an epic part of part one, right? And this one, they did the similar thing where they jumped through the universes, and it was amazing. It was cool, but it was not on the level of that original.
Yeah, the first one did.
This was cool though, seeing the heads, the 4-headed guy, you know, in the universe and all that. That was pretty cool. I wish I didn't see it in no trailer, but it was cool to see it on the big screen. But if I saw that just blind, like, oh, wait a minute, you know what I mean? Like Leo DiCaprio, oh, you know, like that would have been different. But I didn't get that. I knew it was coming.
For me, the ending for this movie felt like Spider-Man 2. You know how Sam Raimi always has somebody like some shit's collapsing on them or they're falling. And
yeah,
he did the same thing with Wanda. Like she had the building collapse on her, which is a cop out, and then it's ambiguous because you see the red light, so you're like, that bitch ain't dead.
Teleported.
She teleported really out here laying low.
Yeah, the deaths weren't epic enough. But Freddie, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, one thing I was wanting was a creative fight scene with the spells, because if you got magic, stop pulling swords out. Stop pulling like I don't know. Just do some weird shit that we didn't think of. So I did like the musical note fight. I thought that was creative, where they were using sound. I don't know, I guess they were using sound or whatever. I thought that was pretty cool. But like a lot of this stuff, the movie itself, it's just made my expectations just barely, and that was one of them. But still a cool scene.
I watched that shit enhanced, and it just made me laugh. I was like, this nigga out here killing people with Allegra notes? Like, what the fuck is this? Crescendo? You tell niggas to crescendo to death? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, it took me out of my enhanced view, and it made me stop and look around like, they seriously doing this shit with musical notes? It didn't work for me.
I think it worked for me, but I think that was a Disney collab with Marvel. Like this movie is kind of like a coming together of like Fantasia and Doctor Strange's character. Like that felt like Mickey Mouse doing the Fantasia stuff, shooting music. So that's what I saw when I saw this. I was like, oh shit, this is like a Sam Raimi saying, Disney, I am yours. You know what I mean? Like, have me however you want me. I will do whatever movie. I've done my research, you know, like, because that movie came out in the 40s. So, like, seeing that, I don't know if anybody else caught that, but like, that is what I saw in that. Because if you go back in the movie, the kids are watching like an original Mickey Mouse cartoon, and I was like, oh, that's weird. And I'm like, yo, Thanos was bad and everything, got everybody excited, but we haven't seen the mouse in a while. The mouse is coming. And he is like, he's the golden standard of Disney. He's above Marvel and Star Wars and Pixar. He's the guy. Like so right now they're like, you know, like they're creeping the mouse in. Like, and I saw that in the movie. I was like, ooh, 5 years the mouse might be back and bigger than anything we've ever seen from Disney. So 5-10 years from now, you know. We'll see.
Mouse never left, man. He's in the background like Birdman, rubbing his hands.
They're doing the subliminals right now. They're doing the Illuminati subliminals. You know what I mean? Like
Disney is Illuminati. See? Oh shit! Open your third eye. They kept telling you at the end of the movie, open your third eye.
But that's
what Doctor Strange did.
Yeah, that was straight Mickey Mouse, man. That's what I saw from that. Fantasia, the wizard, Mickey. You know what I mean? So. I was like, that's dope. Sam Raimi is doing something on another level. I don't think people are catching watching this movie right now.
I can't wait for a Hotep to watch this movie. He's gonna be like, you see that doctor woman? She unlocked her full potential when she locked out a black man. You see, when she was with Doctor Strange, she was holding herself back. She wasn't able to promote herself in life until she got with that black man. The demise of the Illuminati was with the demise of the black woman. Because when they took the black woman out, there was no more hope. Okay? They lost hope when they lost the black woman, Casey.
Yo, Canada needs a Hotep. You know, like, don't got no Hoteps. I never hear that unless I'm in the States. I'll be honest. Like, we don't got no, like, if this, you know, like, we need that. That's a big industry right there that someone could jump in on. Man.
Let me be y'all Canadian Hotep,
man. Come through, man. Yeah.
I'm going to come through with the third eye open.
Yeah, Canadian Hotep, man. We need one. We need one.
Y'all need a Canadian, man. Let me be y'all Dr. Umar.
Yeah, we don't have none. We don't have none. Just think about it. We only got one.
Canada's Dr. Akil. Yeah, man, the Illuminati died when they took the life of the black woman. If she was able to survive, they would be able to sustain Wanda's attacks.
Talk about the railroad getting people in. They came in, but did they not come out of the mental? You know what I mean? Like they crossed the border, but
the black man had to drug the white man to withstand him from unleashing his wrath upon that man. That's why he drugged Doctor Strange. Just like they have drugged us from our riches and our land and our fortune.
Yeah, they crossed the border.
The white man is a multiversal threat.
Oh shit, you're right. The deadliest white man has a PhD. Okay? The deadliest white man has a PhD.
Yeah, but no, what standout scenes did you guys have from this movie that was moving so quickly? Of madness?
The bloody suburban Wanda when she got possessed, I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
The scene where she came out the mirror, that looked like some claymation. I was like, you tripping, Sam Raimi. That's that B-movie claymation shit. When she came out that mirror, I was like, you doing too much. I know that's your style, but it took me out the film. I was like, oh shit, we 1998. We back in 1998 now with this bullshit. And then it went back to the original art style, but that threw me out. Bruce Campbell was Bruce Campbell. He showed up. He did his thing.
Yeah,
I didn't stay for the second. Too. Did you stay for the second after credit scene with him punching himself?
Yeah, but that's from Army of Darkness 2, I believe.
I know.
At the hand, yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, it was whatever. He probably just called him that day, like, yo, you want to be in the film, bro? He's like, shit, I'm coming right now. What do you need me? Like, make some shit up, okay? Just freestyle it. We'll freestyle some stuff.
It's cool that food is free in the different dimensions, man. And people still ain't fat. They have self-restraint. Unlike us. All that free pizza and they still ain't eating it. Makes you think.
Any spots stand out for you?
I'll let Freddie go.
Yeah. That's
the Wanda chase scene I liked a lot when she started pulling people through the puddles.
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit. That was like almost like some Batman type shit. Like just making them disappear. And that's where I got the most the feeling of like the horror joint where she was like cracking her body and she was like chasing them through. I thought and in that scene is where I had a jump scare. They were keeping that suspense in the moment with the scenes and just like what the fuck's gonna happen. They're like boom, like oh shit. Like so I would say the Wanda chase scene was a standout.
Yeah, I thought when they were running through the sewer system and you see the water dripping, I was like, oh shit, she gonna do it again? You know, but she didn't. They ended up the water messed her up. But I was like, okay, it's a little issue with the writing there, but no, that was sick with the I liked when she was going through the multiverse and then she saw like to take over the other Wanda and it was like using a different camera style as if they were like holding a gimbal like just running straight at the girl. That looked pretty sick. One part I didn't really they overdid was when she when Doctor Strange's ex-ting was holding the camera and like trying to battle off whatever was on her. It was cool at first, but then it got a little cheesy after, you know what I mean? But like I definitely had a lot of cool scenes in this.
Yeah, she had a big ass mole on the side of her face, and me being enhanced watching, I just kept like I zeroed in on that shit. And every scene she's talking, I'm like, that's a big ass damn mole on her face. Like I didn't even know what she was talking about. I just kept watching that damn mole, and I went back to the first movie. I was like, the mole ain't there, so she grew a mole in 5 years. That's a big ass mole. And I have all these theories about that mole now. Like, how'd she get that mole? Because that black man, Casey. That black man enhanced her and gave her a mole on her face.
He was high in the theater going, Molly.
I was just like,
remember Gold Member? Molly.
So yeah, that shit was distracting to me.
People in the theater so quiet because they're looking at you. They're like, what the hell's going on with this guy?
Like, this guy's over here trying to touch the screen. Let's go. I wanted more Wong, man.
Yeah, he needs his own show by now. He needs his own show by now.
They knocked my guy out. They had him take a rest break on the side of a mountain. Then he climbed, and then the movie was done. Did y'all catch that hint that he may have been smashing that black woman?
No, which one?
Because right there's a scene where he's like captive, and then the black woman's coming to go stab the Darkhold with the knife, and they have like a moment where they're staring at each other. And he's looking at her like, if you do this, I can't clap them cheeks again. He's looking at her like, please don't stab that thing.
The professor is smashing the students. Jesus Christ.
There's some real corruption going on. You see the sadness in his eye when she dies. He's like, no, cheeks. I'm
gonna miss those ridges.
I gotta start all over now. Find another one.
I gotta find another one. That's why he took America Chavez in, because she's young, Like a Mulder. Bunch of
The group-
the pedophile ring going on over there.
Probably.
The Carmartage is the new.
It
The new
is.
Disney.
man.
It's the new
They
Disney.
out here they drug Doctor Strange, so they have a drink to use it. They used
just
it on
got that
somebody
drink.
before.
They just got that drink just sitting there, like really.
He had that drink
Guy's
sitting
like-
there. Ain't the first time he used that drink. He's like, "That's the right dose. This ain't my
It
first
works.
time taking it." He's like, "Y'all niggas want tea?"
Who just has that drink just in your house? You know what I mean? That's not a
Doctor
normal.
Strange does. Doctor Strange and Bill
Sanctum.
Cosby.
Yeah, man, that's crazy shit, man. They
Yo,
should have
let
slowed
me
the
find
movie down
out,
and talked about that.
Is Bill Cosby a sorcerer? Let's find out, man. It makes sense. Maybe Bill Cosby is a sorcerer this whole time. That's why he knew how to make that drink.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Because he trained with Doctor Strange in the Ancient One. And it got passed down, so he knows how to make that concoction. All right. Keep your third eye open. That's what they're giving us messages. That's why they tell you when you leave, your third eye is open like Doctor Strange when you leave the movie.
Yeah, watch out for the pudding.
Y'all watch it, the Jello pudding. That's what he putting something in you without permission. I'll tell you that.
Something strange for some change.
So something strange, no change. You ain't getting no change. You can change some clothes. That's about it. And get out my house. That's all you're gonna get with Bill. Dicking and dodging.
That drink is like 2 more ingredients than the drink he got in the first movie that helped him see the universe. You add like 2 more things. Now it's a drink for sexual assault. So it's like you got to make sure you get that recipe right. Like
He did have tea with that girl, didn't he? In the
Yeah.
first
No,
one.
they about to have a surviving Doctor Strange. And I'm gonna watch that shit. Gonna be a bunch of people at Marvel crying. Peter gonna be out there crying. I went to his house one time.
Oh man.
Nobody knows who I am now.
And Doctor Strange is gonna be like, I don't even know this kid. I don't remember him at all.
I don't know who
I
Peter
don't know
is.
who he is. I never met Peter Parker. I've never met him before. Yeah.
What happened to Freddy? We done lost Freddy?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
can hear you.
We can't see
Oh
you.
yeah, we got thunderstorms over here, so I'm assuming that has something to do with it. I don't know.
Okay.
It didn't hit me yet. It's on its way. Let's talk some more spoilers. Anything else you want to talk about, Casey? I didn't feel like Mr. Fantastic. It was good to see him, but now we have all these fan theories about who they gonna cast for the Human Torch and the Thing. Like, who would you fan cast for those different positions in the Fantastic Four?
Jeez, that's a deep question right there. How about you answer that and let me think? Like,
All right,
I didn't know
okay.
you could come with
Let me
that.
go. All right, so Human Torch, I'll do Zac Efron for Human Torch. The Thing, I would have went with The Rock. Okay, his charisma alone would carry the film, but he's already Black Adam, so they need somebody. I don't know who they're gonna get, but somebody with that charisma to be the Thing, where you actually they're able to make you laugh, but they're also empathetic, where you feel bad for them at times. So I felt like The Rock would have been able to kill that role. You got The Rock playing somebody made out of pebbles. That would have been some ironic shit, but it ain't gonna happen. So I don't know who I would cast for that.
Yeah, the thing about the Thing is like, he's a character who's like Raphael, old school New Yorker vibe character. You know what I mean? Like he's grizzly, sounding like, oh, screw that shit. You know what I mean? Like, so to find an actor like that now, I don't know if there is one that is like the Thing that I.
Bruce Willis, you don't have Bruce Willis as the Thing.
He could work. Just use his
CG
face.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, his voice. Yeah, and use like a fully Groot style type of thing, maybe. You know, like 3D like that.
And then for
Yeah, I
Sue
don't know.
Storm, I would go with I don't remember her name, but John Krasinski, the actor playing the Thing. I would go with his the actor playing Mr. Fantastic. I would go with his wife, who's in A Quiet Place. I don't remember her. Emily Blunt, I believe is her name.
Oh yeah, I remember a lot of people were saying her.
Yeah, she would do a great job.
Is she? Are they too old now though? Is
Well,
that too old?
I think it'll be good going with like a 40-ish Fantastic Four, because then you can introduce their kids.
Like, yeah, he said he had kids in this, right? Yeah, he said he had kids. Yeah, so I guess that's what that universe was going for. But yeah, it could work. Reed Richards, man, it's such a tough place that Marvel's in, because that's like the original guys. You know what I mean? So to be putting him in like this, it's kind of awkward for me knowing comic books. But it could work, or can it? Is it too late for Fantastic Four?
I don't think it's too late. They're gonna have to hit the ground. They're gonna have to hit the ground running.
It's such an old school style comic. Like,
yeah, it's very 60s. So, but we're watching a Moon Knight show. Whoever thought that would be possible?
Yeah, but is it amazing though? You know what I mean? So it's like just to get it is one thing, but like give us the properties and make them actually something dope, not just another hot dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Freddie, you with us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we hear you.
Okay. My video's not.
That's all good. We're a podcast anyway.
Yeah, we're just doing fan casting for the Fantastic Four right now for the remaining people. I said maybe The Rock or Bruce Willis for the Thing, Zac Efron for Human Torch, and then I said Emily Blunt for the Invisible Woman.
Oh, Emily Blunt, Invisible Woman. I like that. What'd you say, Casey?
I didn't say anything. I was thinking of the dude from Euphoria, though. You know, the bad guy kid who's like causing trouble all the time in that show.
Yeah, he could be a Human Torch.
I could see him being Human Torch. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm just thinking of like younger actors now. Because I don't want these guys, John Krasinski or whatever, to be there for one movie and then be like, "Yo, I'm making my own stuff. I'm out. I'm retired." You know, it's like, "Yo, we got one movie." I'm thinking of the long term. So yeah, that kid. Yeah, there's a couple other. I don't know. I really got to sit and think about this and write it down.
Margot Robbie,
freestyle this.
Invisible Woman. Would that work?
She's older than I would.
Yeah, no, she's not old. She's a little old. She's like 30. I thought she was 40 something. No, she's just a weathered white woman.
I think she would work as a thing. I was against The Rock when you first said it, but I'm trying to think who would be better. But I feel like he would capture the energy of, you know, that Ben Grimm energy.
Yeah, who else is ready to whoop somebody's ass all the time, man? Tyson? That would be funny as fuck, man. It's Cobbling time.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, man.
Come on, man.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What? Stone Cold?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Hell yeah, we're in the club. Nah.
What? Nah, yeah.
Nah, it's too country. Nah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, we need that New York, old school New York vibe.
I don't know who has that energy, though.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
Who's that New Yorker guy that's just ready to fight? John Taffer from Bar Rescue.
Yo, yeah. He would be a great thing, dude. Yeah.
John Taffer from Bar Rescue is the thing, okay?
Oh, and him just yelling at
Google
John.
it, Google him, Casey. Whoever's listening, Google John Taffer. Watch a YouTube clip. Tell me that's not the thing.
Yeah, the way he yells at bar owners would be the same way Ben would yell at.
Okay, I see what you're talking about.
At Johnny Storm.
We got that old Italian vibe, man. That'll be the thing. You'll be an old weathered thing. Just make them CG. Just make John Taffer come in, do some, some voiceover work in his bathroom. I'm good with it.
The dad from Orange County Choppers.
Damn, I don't know that one. I'm gonna have to Google that one.
Yell at each other all the time.
I don't know that one.
You're trying to type with my keyboard sideways.
I know. I'm looking that one up now. Yeah, I see it. With the handlebar mustache and everything, let's throw some bevels on them.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about now. Yeah. Ah, man, they're in such a Fantastic Four is in a weird place, man. But if they pulled off Captain America, they could pull off Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
They did Captain Carter dirty, man. She showed up and then they decapitated her, like they sliced her in half.
That might not be the last we're gonna see, though. Might not be the last we're gonna see of her, though.
They killed a variant of her, but damn,
yeah.
Like we just met her and what if? And they're
Storm's hitting you now. I could see you, but I can't hear you right now.
This is the weather, like Freddie said.
Yeah, no worries. It happens.
Yeah, it's doing some weird stuff.
When Reed mentioned his kids, I thought we were maybe going to see Valeria. So I got a little excited there. I'm like, oh, where are they going with this? And then they killed him. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's why they can't do these cheap cameos, man. Like,
yeah,
if they're gonna put somebody in there, let them actually live and let us know who he is and live with the character for a bit, not just these quick things.
So it seems like for this big phase, we had Infinity War for the last one. It seems like they're going to do they're building up to the incursions now.
They're building up to a secret. Come on, Zoom.
Yeah, and that would be a good fit, I guess, too.
Yeah, the thunderstorm is messing us up over here. I think it's
Oh, okay. It's all good. We get a
and messing me up.
Yeah, we could just end it now if anything.
All right, well, yeah, let's wrap things up before we
Yeah.
get electrocuted. Then.
Exactly. Yeah.
Be over here talking. Yeah, it was great. It was
we could always do another one anytime. So
yes, hey,
Freddie, you're
Freddie,
welcome back anytime, man.
A Moon Knight chat.
Yes, absolutely. Anytime you guys, just let me know.
Amazing.
I would love to be on, bro. This is like the time has gone by so fast.
Great.
I don't have many people I could talk nerd shit with, so this is perfect, yo.
All right, we'll do a Moon Knight chat. We'll talk about the finale, 30 minutes to an hour. I'll pick a day. We'll do that.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. That sounds great.
Perfect. Oh yeah,
all right,
thanks
so
for
let's
having me on, guys.
wrap up this spoiler review. Any last thoughts you guys want to get off your chest?
Nah, man, I'm gonna check the movie out again on Disney Plus. I'm not gonna go see it in theaters again, but it was good.
Are you gonna watch the enhanced viewing of it like I did in the privacy of your own?
Third eye open. Yeah, absolutely.
Third eye open. All right. What about you, Fred?
Just I guess moving forward, it seemed like the last big arc was building up to Infinity War. This one's building up to Secret Wars. So I'm interested to see how they bring Doom in, because I feel like now that we have this multiverse thing, Doom can kind of figure that out. But I would like to see, I feel like they can pull off like a Doom solo movie if they go off like Book of Doom type shit. Like before we see him in there, do that, because you could make a bomb ass movie just off, and then when by the time we see Doom in the MCU and he's like along with Fantastic Four, we there's some kind of connection or something like that.
That's genius. They could do a villain-centric movie, kind of like DC did with Joker, but on Doctor Doom. That'll be dope.
I would like that. I'm looking up this Fantastic Four Book of Doom right now. I'm gonna check this out. Books of Doom. Okay.
All right. I don't have any final thoughts, so I'm good wrapping it up here, folks.
Yeah.
You know where to reach us at thebacchanalsquad@gmail.com. On all the apps, we are on _Bacchanal, BACCHANAL. Freddie, let them know where they can reach you, any upcoming shows, all that good stuff.
Catch me on Instagram at Freddie Valoy. I don't have any shows now. I just did a long push recently. I'm tired. So catch me on my Patreon, patreon.com/Freddie Valoy.
He gonna show some feet if you pay him the right price.
That's the $8 tier.
The toes is coming out, unwashed.
After a hard day's work. I know what these sickos like.
Yo, if that girl could make $1 million selling farts, show them toes, man.
That's what I'm talking about. People are doing crazy stuff online.
I'm gonna show my calf muscles. Your boy got some nice calves. There's gotta be somebody out there that's into calf muscles. So I'm gonna give them all that shit, all types of veins. All right,
yeah, dude from
all types of bulging muscles and veins for your pleasure. You want the rest? You want the whole leg? You gotta pay extra for the whole leg. You just get calf.
Straight after cardio, just after the stair match.
Hell yeah! Is there a calf market out there?
I think so. I
probably.
Yeah, Japan. You gotta. If it's some weird shit, you gotta start there.
Ooh, I'm gonna start my calf. There's gonna be a calf fetish, man. We're moving up from feet. We're going up
your
to
calf journey.
I'm gonna document this journey too on TikTok.
Exactly. A new vein
for all the kids.
Yeah.
My first calf post. Fresh out the shower, calf. Just right after I finished working out, calf. Thanksgiving dinner, calf. I just ate. Your boy been sitting. Veins in the leg. All right, folks, this is the Bacchanal Podcast. This concludes this episode. Everybody, y'all be safe out there. Peace.